In today's video, we're going to dive into the wonderful world of life hacks as they were done 110 years ago and put some to the test. File used for a candle holder. One of the most useful articles in my tool bag is a candle holder made of an old file, says a telephone man. He's a telephone man. What the hell's a telephone man? So you had someone to call. Hello, is this a telephone man? I've just purchased a telephone. Do you have an old file with a candle attached to it? I need one urgently. Thank you, Mr. Telephone Man. I'll be on, you can call me on number 3. I made the part for holding the base from a strip of heavy tin, which I slipped over the end of an old file as shown in figure 1. Thank you, Telephone Man. We're gonna try out your file candle holder and see how it holds up. So normally, your average telephone man, he's got his candle and he just walks around like this, like a dickhead. But then our telephone man is like, nah, gonna put it on a file. He's got no measurements, he's just like a big T. So I guess we'll just make something that looks similar. Give it a go. Candle, tin. Not much else to it. So we don't have tin, but we've got steel from our computer power supply from earlier. So you guys, this is kind of like a T. So like a bottom, and then the T bit, and the T stick. Yep, pretty much looks like what he's done, and he's illustrated a bend about here. Okay, line there, can't really see the lines. Line there, and there. I think that's it. Back to the tin snips. There we go, we have ourselves a T. I guess that's gonna bend around the candle. Will that be too long? We'll just go with it because the proportions look like what he's drawn. Bending time. Okay, bend number 1, Mr. Telephone Man. I guess if it's tin, he's just bent it by hand. So, nah. One thing I'm definitely noticing is it actually grips on there pretty well because of the file itself. So that's an advantage of using a file. I was thinking, why can't you just use a bit of flat bar or something? Now, Mr. Phone Man, how do you bend your tin around your candle? All right, gonna use a bit of pipe just to get the nice shape. Okay, bend you around there. There we go. Nice sharp edges. All right, it's a bit on the piss. Straighten that up. We have a file candle holder. That was a lot of time for something that I feel like you could achieve by just doing this. Ah, that's why you don't do that. I thought this would be the crappiest one of all, but if a candle's your only way of lighting stuff, that'd be pretty handy. Put it in places, it doesn't fall over. Mr. Telephone Man, I give you 5 out of 5 mustaches. That's pretty good. And maybe we can still do a bit of filing with it. It's actually holding up to it. Get a little bit of wax burn. It's all good, it's all good.